try this again just in case, but my phone just crashed on the camera app, which is a bit annoying. I think I might need to look at my storage on my phone. Hi, take two, I guess. I haven't vlogged in like 5 or 6 months, since like pre-Christmas. Like it was barely December the last time I really vlogged. And I've just been doing some work and watching some vlogs, like catching up on Vlogmas and stuff while I work, because I like to have something on in the background. And it kind of made me miss vlogging and how much I enjoyed it, because I found it really therapeutic, and I just found it really fun, and I thought I might give it another go. I've had such a crisis of confidence in the last couple months that stopped me from posting online, Instagram, blogs, YouTube. Every time I would go to get into something, or I would go to like make a plan, or like go to take an Instagram photo, I would just think I'm not interesting enough, or no one's going to care, or people are going to care too much and think that I'm, trying to be someone I'm not. And I think influencers get a really bad rep online. I think people take the mick quite a lot, and that even though I'm not like an established full-time influencer, it still gets to me, and I still get offended on behalf of those people, of like, I don't know, people saying that influencers are like, tryhards, and they live in a bubble and they're so out of touch with the world, etc. Like in some occasions, true, but you get that in any profession. So yeah, I just had a bit of a crisis of confidence, and I'm hoping I can just rip off the band-aid, or whatever they say, rip off the plaster and just give it another go. I feel like my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna turn this off and start another clip. Hang on. Okay, part 2. And I've got a bit of a different tech situation now. So some of the things, I look really shiny. Hang on. Let's try that. I've had meetings, like Zoom meetings today, and luckily the cameras, I feel, always blur. Not that it matters. But yeah, a friend of mine and I were talking about this last week, about how do some influencers and content creators churn out so much content so fast, even though they do it full time. Like it's time intensive. And we were saying, like, we think a big part of it is a confidence thing. And when you don't need to take 100 photos to find one that you like, you can just take 10 and find one that you like. That makes it so much quicker, and it's a confidence thing for sure, of like not needing everything to look shiny and perfect. And I've gone to pick up my phone and start vlogging a few times, but then I look around the flat and think, oh god, it's not tidy enough to start vlogging. Like, I don't want people to see my flat looking messy, but everyone's flat gets a bit messy sometimes. Like, it's not horrible, it's just lived in. So yeah, I've got a bit of a different tech setup now, because it's been like 6 months. So a lot of the things that were making vlogging really hard now shouldn't. So there's no reason why not. And I've got some exciting things going on in life, some good things, some bad things, some scary things. And I thought this would be a really nice time to get back into it. I'm going to try, if I can, to just vlog little bits throughout the week and then put it together and upload once a week and see how that goes. I don't want them to be super long. I don't know how much I'm going to film. That's putting a lot of faith in myself that I'm going to get back into this properly. But yeah, I want to get back into things. There's lots of things going on. I think, as I mentioned in a previous vlog, I took voluntary redundancy from my full-time job last year and spent kind of November and December looking for a new full-time job. I got one on New Year's Eve, which was really exciting, to start with an agency in London. And I worked there for about 3 months and kind of decided it was really spooky actually. I was having thoughts like towards the end of my probation period of like, I don't think this is the best fit for me and the way I like to work. Everyone was super nice and like the clients were really fun, but it just didn't gel for me, and I really struggled to find my rhythm. And then an ex-colleague and friend of mine reached out and was like, I don't know if you're allowed to do this because you're working for an agency, but are you free to do some freelance work? And I loved working with her when we last worked together, and it just seemed too good to be true that this all lined up. So yeah, long story short, I left my job and I'm now freelancing 4 days a week, again for an agency, doing similar things that I was doing before, and I'm really enjoying it. Working with this person that I worked with before, she and I know each other really well. We know each other's strengths and weaknesses. We communicate really well. There's none of that awkward, like, getting to know people, because I've known her for literally 3 years and she's one of my really good friends as well. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I don't know what I'm gonna do next because this contract is a couple months. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I might carry on freelancing. I might try and look for another full-time, or like permanent role even. I'm not sure. So that's all up in the air. The other piece of news is that we're moving again. I know we literally, like, 2 videos ago was a moving vlog, and we have been in this flat now since August and we love it. It's such a good flat for us. It was everything we needed. Yeah, we absolutely loved it, but it now, long term, it's looking like we're both going to be working from home at least part-time. Like, I might be working from home full-time and then my boyfriend might be working from home like at least a couple days a week. And, you know, he has a desk and I have the dining table, and, you know, we could swap it around, but to be honest, the desk is really dark. So I don't like working in there. It gives me a bit of a headache if I can't have like natural light, which is probably all in my head, but I just can't focus as well in there. So we started looking around because obviously with the pandemic and everything, loads of people left London. So the rental market was that much stronger for us anyway as renters. Okay, take 3. My phone keeps cutting out. I need to have a look at the storage. I didn't even think before I started filming. I'm not sure where it cut me off, but basically we're moving. We just decided that when we were making the decision, do we stay here for another year or do we look around? We thought about the market and obviously the amount of people leaving London because of the pandemic. People just can't justify paying London rent if they're not in the London office every day, which completely understand. We had the same kind of conversation of like, is London the best fit for us long term? We decided, at least for the next couple of years, it is. So we thought, right, let's have a look, see what the market's like. Are we getting the best value for our money? And yeah, because the rent is so much cheaper, because people are either, what we found is that people are either making the use of the stamp duty holiday. So people that were like waiting to buy and now pulling the trigger and buying things, or houses, not just things. But also people that were on the fence about, like, I've just deleted like 10 apps from my phone, and I need to have a look at storage situations. And I was this close pre-Christmas to buying myself like a proper vlog camera, but considering I don't know if I'm going to keep it up or not, I need to not do that and just use my phone if I can. But yeah, like I've tried to explain 3 times and my phone keeps cutting me off. We are moving. We basically found that because everyone's leaving London and there's that many more people buying houses instead of renting, the rental market worked in our favour, and what we would normally be able to afford, or like what we wouldn't be able to afford, was now in our budget. And I know multiple people who have moved in London during the pandemic, and same as us, and they've had hundreds of pounds off their rent every single month. So for us, we went and viewed, I think it was like 2 weeks ago now, we did a week where we did like 10 viewings within like 5 days, and it was nuts. One evening, oh no, it was in one day. We had like 2 at lunchtime, 4 after work, and we just smashed through them all. And yeah, this one particular flat, I went to go and look at on my own one lunchtime because James was working. So I went to go and look at it on my own, and I liked it, but I wasn't like instantly wowed by it. No doubt it was an incredible flat. And I said to him, I was like, I really want you to come and see it because I think it's really interesting. and I couldn't stop thinking about it for the rest of the day. And yeah, long story short, we went back together the next night, met up with the estate agent, she showed us around again, and we both just kind of were like, yeah. And it was really hard. I've never done a viewing like that without James before. I've only ever gone with him to look at places for the pair of us. So I think maybe that's why I was a bit hesitant, is because I couldn't get his reaction on anything, so I wasn't sure whether he would like it. But long story short, again, because I keep rambling, I'm very out of practice, we have signed for a new flat. It's really not far from where we are now because we love our area, so it's just a little bit away, and yeah, it's a 2-bed. So there's a nice big double bedroom, and then there's a second bedroom, which is, they say you can fit a double bed in it, but I'm not convinced you could fit anything else if you put a double bed in there, which they were saying is why it was still up when we went to view it. So that is actually going to be, and I'm so excited, like a home office for me and a dressing room, and we're going to have a sofa bed in there so that when hopefully friends and family can come and stay, they'll have somewhere comfortable to stay and keep their things, etc. But after what has probably been about 4 years since I last had a desk, I'm so excited. Actually saying that, my dad set me up a really nice desk back at mum and dad's last year when I was home for the pandemic, so that was really nice. But other than that, because my previous company we hot desked, and I've just been working from the dining table recently, so it has been a very long time since I've been able to have a proper desk set up, and I'm so excited. I'm hoping it's going to give me, like, I already feel like it's going to give me like a second wind of motivation towards my career. Like, I'm pretty motivated generally, but having a nice inspiring workspace is going to make such a difference. So yeah, we move in a month, and the other plot twist is it's unfurnished, and 90% of our furniture here is not ours. So we need to buy a bed, we need to buy a sofa, and literally everything else to kit out this flat. It's going to be a long project. This is what I'm quite excited about. So it's actually like a period property. It's been refurbed, so it's new carpet, new paint, new electrics, new bathroom, kitchen, everything, and it's so nicely finished. But it is like a period property. It's in like an old mansion block, and it's right next to the park, but it's got some really nice features, like really high ceilings, big thick wooden doors, really big like bay windows, and I'm a bit nervous because this flat that we decorated, it's kind of IKEA-tastic, and that's okay. Like, all the furniture that was here already was from IKEA, and then we went to IKEA and just like kitted it out with the rest of the IKEA catalogue, to be really honest. And I love it. I love this flat, but I'm excited because the next one feels like a proper grown-up flat. Like, it feels a bit more sophisticated, and I don't know, I'm excited, but I'm also nervous to furnish a flat because I've never done that before. So I feel like all of my years of Pinterest and watching home makeover shows on Netflix is finally going to come into its own. But yeah, that's what is going on at the moment. I have lots of other things I want to sit and talk about, but I don't want this to be like the world's chattiest vlog. So I'm going to finish up with my work day and probably go make some lunch now. And I might film a bit more later, or maybe tomorrow, but fingers crossed I'm back and it's not just the coffee talking getting me filming again. But yeah, fingers crossed. 5:30 and the workday is done. I feel like today went really fast. You can see my lovely little work setup. I feel like today went so fast. Nice and productive. It is absolutely pouring with rain. I've been trying to, like, now that it's, you know, the clocks have changed and it's more summer, I've been trying to get back into running. So I've been running every other day. And then on the days like today, when I'm not due to go for a run, I'll normally do some Pilates at home, or I'll go for a nice long walk just so I get my steps in. But it's pouring with rain. So I don't know if I fancy going for a walk in the rain, to be really honest. Or maybe I'll get a coffee or something. A bit late for a coffee. But yeah, tonight I am mixing things up a little bit for dinner. And I'm making kind of like tapas. I've just got some like chorizo sausage and prawns and potatoes and these really nice little spinach bites from Strong Roots. And yeah, I'm gonna make us a little picky Spanish inspired dinner because clearly the weather is inspired Spanish style living. But yeah, James is working late tonight. I am done for the evening. So I might go and put my puffer coat on, bundle up, make a cup of tea, go for a nice long walk. Yeah, but I'm tired. The perks of freelancing is that I'm only working 4 days a week at the moment. So I typically have Fridays off. And yeah, so today is technically my Thursday. And tomorrow is my Friday, which my best friend and James absolutely hate that I refer to it as my Friday because it just throws people off. But yeah, I'm ready for the weekend, even though it feels like this week has gone so fast. But yeah, tonight will probably be a chilled one. Cooking, gonna go for a walk. I've just convinced myself in the space of, how long's this clip? 2 minutes. I've convinced myself to go for a nice long walk. I might go and walk up and have a look at the flat building. Or maybe there's some furniture shops actually. Maybe I'll walk to Wandsworth, the shopping centre. That's like the nearest big shopping centre. Maybe I'll walk there and go and look in some of the home shops to get some inspo for the new flat. Yeah, and then we're probably just going to crash on the sofa and watch Suits, which has been our go-to for the last month. We're obsessed. We've just finished series 7 of 9 and we have absolutely smashed it in like less than a month. It's a bit ridiculous, to be honest. But yeah, nice chilled evening. Happy Wednesday. Okay, it is 5:30 again. I am just shutting my laptop for the weekend, and this is when being freelance is kind of the best because I'm only doing 4 days a week, which I think I said in the last clip I did. So because it's a bank holiday on Monday, I'm not working Monday. So I've got a nice 4-day weekend ahead of me and I'm so excited. I was just saying to my family, I feel like the floodgates for socializing, I feel like the floodgates have opened this week. And like people are making plans and stuff, me included. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I need to start like putting my toe in the water of socializing to try and like get back to normal. But I've actually kind of I've missed friends, but I've loved kind of just being home. God, that kitchen is a bit messy. Let's go over here so you can't see it. Yeah, I've kind of loved just being home and spending lots of time with family and with James and just chilling. So yeah, gonna get back into socializing. I'm going for a drink with a really good friend of mine tonight. Just a quick one and then home. But yeah, tomorrow is Friday, so I feel like I might try and vlog a little bit more tonight, tie this vlog up and then do another one for the weekend maybe. Because like I said, nice 4-day weekend. James is off for 3 of those days. We've got some plans. I mean, not massive plans, like going furniture shopping and fun things like that. So yeah, I might vlog a little bit more. I need to go and sort my makeup out. I am really shiny. But yeah, leaving soon to go and meet my friend. And yeah, it's officially the weekend. Yeah, so we're going to leave in half an hour, like I just said, but we are quickly going to do some COVID tests. We've got some of these NHS at home ones. So we're quickly, because James is going to go to the gym and meet a friend. I'm going to the pub to meet a friend. So we're both going to quickly do our at-home COVID tests before we go, just so we can be sure that we are safe and well. At-home test done. Going to pop this down, wait half an hour, and do my face, because my makeup has gone a bit crazy. But fingers crossed, no COVID, otherwise our plans are pretty ruined for the evening. I'm just chilling on the sofa, very cozy, editing the vlog from this week. It's a short but sweet one, and I'm just going to post it as is. It's a very talky vlog. I feel like I've not really shown much of what I was doing, but I just talked a lot about what I was doing. But that's okay, definitely a work in progress. I'm not vlogger of the year. I'm just doing this to try and find my creative spark back. But I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, thanks so much for watching, and hopefully there will be a new one very soon. Thanks.